Okay, everyone, welcome back to episode 8 of the Zoombinis. Let's go ahead and get started. So in this episode, I'm going to try what I did last time and make a complete journey from start to end. That will be slightly complicated by the fact that I already have 2 Zoombinis at the Shade Tree Camp. If you want to know how that happened, just watch the last video. But we'll deal with that when we get there. For now, we need to go to Zoombini Isle and form a new group. And again, we'll be going through the oh-so-hard difficulty, at least at the start and end of the journey. So let's go ahead and get our random group going. Interesting. I don't have any with the shaggy hairstyle. I'm not sure how that will affect the puzzles, but we'll see.
It seems one.
Okay, we heard that message last time. That's the new message for the oh-so-hard difficulty. So again, the allergic cliffs at this difficulty, there's 2 different attributes, or 2 variations of the same attribute that we could look for. So again, let's start with a sort of common Zoombini, like one that's sort of average. That will just let us test other similar ones to try and narrow down the features that are being singled out. So he went there. Let's try an orange nose one. Okay. This one? I wonder if all the propellers can go up here. We haven't tried glasses or sunglasses yet. Okay, so it looks like this one maybe was allergic to propellers and that's why they all had to go at top. If that's the case, then that means they're being sorted by feet. Okay, let's see. So I'm guessing the top one is allergic to springs, and then each of them will also Okay, that works.
Whoa, my! You've done exceptionally well. Carry on, carry on.
I only have 1 roller skater, so what I think was happening, obviously it was the feet that mattered. So the bottom one was allergic to propellers, so they all had to go at the top. And the top one required propellers, so they all had to go at the bottom. I think I'm missing the train tracks. In my group, I don't have that feature. So because there's supposed to be 2 features, maybe that would have been the other foot type it would have sorted by, but that's a feature that's not in my group. But oh well, we made it with only 1 wrong guess. We can skip the message for this one.
They're blue.
Okay, so these guys, again, there's going to be multiple features that are being sorted by. So let's try Mr. Average.
Go ahead, go ahead. Enjoy yourself. Bye-bye. Don't be shy.
Okay, let's see. Okay, so the hair, it's not that the hair matters, and they all have propeller feet. I'm guessing the right side requires a green nose. So then theoretically this one would be fine.
Welcome.
And then all the other nose colors go on the other side. Okay, so that's the propeller feet. Now we have some other feet. Let's try the spring up here.
Go on.
And he had a green nose.
Proceed.
Okay. And then this guy should be able to go up here, along with the orange nose. So the real question is, does the top one require springs, or is the bottom one allergic to springs? Because that will affect where all of these other foot type goes. So the one on the left, it's allergic to green noses. The one on the right requires green noses. So this one has to go on the right somewhere.
Well, you're okay. I'm so sorry.
Okay, so the bottom one requires propeller feet. And that one does not have it. So this has normal feet and does not have a green nose. Roller skates and does not have a green nose. Normal feet does not have a green nose. So propellers on the bottom, green noses on the right.
Zombini! Hip hip Zombini!
Hey, don't be strangers.
Flee?
I'm starving.
Okay, so same as last time, the best thing to do is just try toppings individually. Now last time Arno wanted a completely blank pizza, so I could try that, but that would be rather rare, so I might as well just do actual toppings.
More toppings!
Something's wrong.
And again, rather than finish Arno's pizza by adding olives to this one, I'm just testing both of them at the same time.
Something on that I don't like.
I'd appreciate more toppings.
Something must go.
Is that all I get? I'm starving.
Something on that I don't like.
More toppings.
So as long as you do them one at a time, you'll always have enough tries to do them individually and then combine them without losing any Zoombinis.
More toppings.
There's something there I won't eat.
Something must go.
More.
Okay, so at this point it's just about combining. So olives and cherry for the first one.
Oh, my pizza.
Then this one kind of blocks the view of the pizzas, but whipped cream, pepperoni, and mushrooms.
More.
Oh! I was not paying attention. So whipped cream, pepperoni, mushrooms, and green peppers. I forgot the rule where, since I do them in order, if I don't see an ingredient in the pit, then that ingredient must be hidden under one of the other pizzas, the partial pizzas. So I actually got, that was just a warning, so I actually get one extra guess than I need. So I'm allowed one one more than necessary. So whipped cream, pepperoni, mushrooms, whipped cream, mushrooms, and olives, green peppers.
Pizza party!
We're in a hurry. We don't have time to wait.
Be it ever so humble, there's no place like Shelter Rock. Except home, of course.
Now that's a new message. I wonder if the messages for the camps change. Oh, that's an interesting thing. I just noticed last time I turned all the mushrooms blue for no real reason, and it remembered and kept them all blue. That's interesting. I did not think it would remember that. But yeah, the narrator seemed to have a different message for the camp this time. I'm not sure if that changes based on difficulty or what. But anyway, we're alternating the middle route. I went up last time, so now we're going south. And I believe this will be the last time of doing the southern route on easy difficulty. So we can skip the messages. We've heard them a couple times before. And fleens. Okay, so there's a few things we can try before we even test any. So I know he's the only one with roller skates. So let's find the foot type. So this one, the rocket, means roller skates. So his red nose is my purple nose. The mask is sleepy eyes, and spiky hair is flat hair. Okay. And then, so I need one with flat hair, but nothing else in common with him. So this would work, and this would also work. And this would work. And this. Okay, and then for the feet, there's 1, 2, 3. It's hard to see some of them, and you can't like pick them up to see better. So, but I think that's 1, 2, 3, 4 was sort of these heels. So let's see. I've got 3 Zoombinis with regular feet, 4 with springs, and a lot with propellers. So the one on the tree must be one of the ones with springs. Okay. And then for the eye type, there's 1, 2 with this eye type. So 2 with glasses, and several cyclopses. So it must be this one that's on the tree. Okay, well, let's try this one next. So this one, only 2 have that hair type. So it's not these or these. It must be the ponytail type. A mask, which, did we already figure out what masks were? Don't remember. So the ponytail is this. And then for the nose, it has to be different from this guy, which it is. Feet have to be different from him, and eyes have to be different. Let's see, black nose. That might be the only one with a black nose. And I only have 1 Zombini with a red nose. Okay. So then the last one we know has to have spring feet and a green nose, which I think is only this one. So that's it.
right well.
All right, and then we have the hotel next.
Hurry.
Hey there. Go ahead and grab a bunk.
Okay, so again, the first Zoomini you put will always be accepted, and then we have to figure out how they are being grouped. So let's again try an average-ish Zoombini, and then find one that's similar. Okay, so it's not eyes, and it's not noses, so it could be either hair or feet, but we know he will be accepted. Let's try feet. Yep. So it's being sorted by feet, and at this point there's no logic really. You just have to group them. And we can just start new columns for the different foot types, and the order of them doesn't really matter. We'll have an empty one because we don't have any of the train feet. There we go.
Hey, that's cool. A place for everyone and everyone in a place.
Okay. And Mudball Wall, which again is fairly easy at this difficulty. I think on the easy difficulty, the northern path can be slightly harder, especially if you randomize your Zoombinis. Then it makes the first and third puzzle where you have to find matching Zoombinis more difficult. But anyway, we might as well just go down the line and test things out. Okay, so we do need every other square, so let's go ahead and use those. That'll tell us where the columns are. There we go. Okay, so we've got the colors figured out. Now we just need to figure out the rows, which will be interesting because each of the color columns has a single other thing. So not square, but let's try a triangle in yellow. Let's try a star. And the circle. There we go. So now we know where everything is. So we need red column triangle for this one. And then we need purple column circle. There we go. And blue column triangle. And then a green diamond, because we don't have that yet. So that's it. So say goodbye to Mudball Wall and all the others at this difficulty.
Well done, O wise and trusted guide.
Because we are done with them. They're very excited. The next bit is going to be a lot more interesting.
Good work. Again you braved the challenges of the trip. Beware the new dangers of the mountains of despair.
So here we are. We're about ready to go, except we have these two Zoombinis who got left behind last time. And if I just continue with my full group, these guys will just continue to stay here, which I don't want. So instead, I'm going to take some out of this group and put these at the very front. So we have Putu and Zobrai, and they will be leading the expedition, and the previous leaders will just get a chance to rest. Here, I'll make them some soup. Alright, you guys just hang out here and eat soup. Don't wander off into the woods too far. And eventually another group will come by and pick you up. But for now, we have to face the Mountains of Despair. How did all my propellers end up at the back together?
Throughout these gloomy...
So that's the same message. It didn't change with the new difficulty. So again, this isn't that much harder than before. It just requires a little bit of guesswork. But the green... And why has it been noses every time? So the green nose is in the first position. So we'll just start with the green ones. Okay. And then... So we have green, something, something, blue, something. So blue is near the end, but I'm not sure what comes after it. Apparently red came after it. And then we'll have to guess whether purple or orange is further to the right. I think this happened last time too. I got really lucky with my guesses. And that's it.
You did it! You saved them all!
I don't mind this going quick because the next puzzle takes a while. Alright. So again, we have these filters that change reflections. I'm going to have to be careful so as not to accidentally lose any Zoombinis. Yeah, so again, I like to start from the inside and go outward. So they will both end up with shaggy hair on both sides. On the right side, I need a one-eyed one with train tracks. So this will work. And then hair, eyes, nose, feet. So on the left, it doesn't matter who I put. Because all of their features will be changed. Okay, so on the right, I need a ponytail. On the left, I'm not sure. They'll both need to have the same nose. So I've got ponytails with green and purple noses. So on the right, on the left, I just need another with a green nose. So sometimes there's multiple different combinations that would work. Alright, I need shaggy hair on the right. On the left, I need a propeller. So I wouldn't be able to do this one because he has a red nose and my only red nose has normal feet. I've got propellers in basically every other nose color. So let's try this shaggy hair and a propeller with a green nose. Alright, so on the right I need sleepy eyes and the train tracks. So like this one. So on the left, I need that flat top hair. Everything else will get changed. If you're following along at home, one thing you can do is just turn off my commentary and see if you can work out the puzzles as I'm doing them. And then see if the answer I picked is the one that you did. Let's see. Spring on the right. On the left, I need wide eyes and a purple nose. So I need a spring with a ponytail. Okay, so on the right, I need an orange nose. Not really sure what else I need. On the left, I'm not sure either. It actually is harder because there's less features that are predefined. So there's no point doing any of the roller skate ones because I don't have any roller skates left. Let's try one with normal feet, maybe. But he's a Cyclops. So I can't use roller skates. I don't need to pick an orange nose on my side. Do I have any Cyclopses with feet? I do. So this should work. Just a second. I have to move my cat out of the way. She likes to watch me record. Okay, so on the right, I need glasses, purple nose, and propeller. So that's very specific. On the left, I just need this hat here. Alright, I think we're close to halfway through. On the right, I need a hat and a red nose. Left doesn't matter because everything is changing. I'm very glad that when they designed these little filters, they put the features where they would actually be, like in the different spots on the frame, instead of having them all centered onto the filter, because that would make it harder to know, to quickly tell which group a feature belongs to. Okay, so I need a spring. On the left, I need white eyes and a blue nose. So on the right, I need a spring with the tuft of hair. Like that. Okay, so I need a blue nose on the right. And there's only one, which means on the left, I need white eyes and a spring. So it does get easier now because I don't have as many choices left to me. Alright, right. Looks like the only thing that's staying the same is that they will both need to have the same eyes. That should be good. Okay, so I need feet. Then on the left, it just needs to match with the hair. Okay, so on the right, I need a ponytail. I can't do this because I don't have any Cyclopses left. So let's do a sleepy-eyed. So sleepy-eyed. Yeah, I guess this was my only possible choice. Alright, so I need a hat on the right. And there's only one hat. White eyes and propeller. So not many choices left now. Okay, so I need feet and a blue nose. And I need shaggy hair on this side. Everything else is changing. Okay, so on the right, it needs roller skates, a ponytail, and sleepy eyes. Alright, we got it.
Whoa, my, you've done exceptionally well. Search first for traps, so easy to miss. To get Zoombinis across Bubble Wonder Abyss.
And here we are again. So, the last time I came to this puzzle, it wasn't actually any different from the easy mode. And that appears to be the case this time as well. What's supposed to change is colored arrows and colored markers that you can trigger. But for some reason, it hasn't shown up yet. So we'll see if it shows up next time. Otherwise, maybe the help message is just mistaken. This is similar to last time, where you'll need to... there's going to be one group of Zoombinis who have a certain feature who all need to go separately by themselves. So that's this path, where all the blue noses will be safe. But the path does curve in on itself. So last time I did not space them out properly. And two of them bumped into each other. So that was actually Ziobrai, and I really want to find who the other one was. Putu. Neither of them have a blue nose. But these are the ones who got left behind, so I really want to make sure they make it. So let's go ahead and start this route. There's no trigger switches or anything to worry about. I only have like 4 blue noses, so it won't be a huge group this way. Okay, so that's it for that. And then for the other path, we'll have to see what's getting toggled. So for the start, they'll go up. And then if they have normal feet, they'll be rejected. But after the first pass through, that will switch. And then if they have propeller feet, they'll be rejected. So again, I think it's helpful to line them up. In the order you want them to go. And then whoever doesn't fit that scheme can just go at the end. So going up, we need the first one to not have feet. So that'll work. That switch, and now this one needs to not have a propeller. Okay, and then we just have these two where it doesn't matter. But I will still wait a little bit just in case. And there we go.
Whoa, my, you've done exceptionally well.
Well, thank you.
Carry on, carry on.
Yay, you're safe, Zoombinis. I got you across.
Is this it? Could this be the place they've been seeking? A place of hope and prosperity? Zoombinisville! Well, what are you waiting for? Free the Zoombinis, you bold adventurer, you! Can't you hear them crying to you from Zoombini Isle? Free them! Free them!
Yeah, let me rest and enjoy our little town here first. Okay, so let's see how it's changed. So the little buildings in the background I like to count. I think we had maybe 6 last time. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7. I'm not sure if that's more, actually. You can see little Zoombinis are starting to appear in the background to give the illusion of having a big population. The ones in the background you can't click on or see their names. But anyway, let me make sure that okay, so there's Putu. And there's Yobrai. So they made it this time, yay. And I believe this is a new building. This bowling alley honors the Zoombinis who overcame their fear in the lion's lair, had things go fine in the mirror machine, and rode a wondrous bubble ship when traveling was oh so hard, September 25, 2023. So this is the reward I just got. This is my second time going through the Mountains of Despair on the oh so hard difficulty, but I didn't get the building reward the first time because I lost a few. So this time
The love of all trapped creatures everywhere.
Oh, be quiet.
Go back and free more Zoombinis.
So I got the reward this time because I made it through with a complete set of Zoombinis. And I got a bowling alley, which will be interesting since they don't have hands. So I'm not sure how they're going to bowl. But you know, their bodies / heads are pretty round, so maybe they just roll themselves down the alley. And of course, our buildings from before are still here, so we're starting to get a decentish looking little town built up. Not bad. Okay, well, so now you see the bottom path has turned yellow. So next time we go through the deep dark forest, it will be the oh so hard difficulty, which won't be the next video because I'll be going the north path the next video. But then for a little bit, everything will be yellow until things start turning to the orange difficulty. But anyway, I will leave off here on Zoombini Isle and hopefully record another video soon and get another batch of Zoombinis all set in their new home. So thank you for watching and see you next time.